morning and welcome to CBS News Mornings. It is 7 o'clock here in New York City. I'm Anne Marie Green, and here's a look at the stories grabbing our attention right now. President Biden is headed to India today for the annual G20 summit. So we're going to tell you what's on his agenda as he prepares to be the leader of the largest economy in the world. We are following two prisoner escapes for you here on the East Coast. We have details on both cases, including new surveillance video of the suspect in Pennsylvania. A special report into New York Congressman George Santos raised questions and red flags about his background long before he was elected. We're going to have reporting later on this hour on that. Plus, a ban on iPhones for some people in China. We will tell you who's being impacted and why Beijing wants them to ditch Apple. And football season is officially back. The NFL season kicks off tonight with the Detroit Lions and Kansas City Chiefs going head-to-head. We're going to bring you a preview of the game. But first, we are going to start with dangerously high temperatures affecting over 150 million people across the country. Active heat alerts or advisories are in effect from Southern California all the way up to Maine. And at least one child has died in Florida after being left in a car outside of a preschool. This latest heat wave comes after a summer of record-breaking and deadly temperatures. Later on this hour, we're going to discuss how schools are struggling to keep up with the unusually high temps as some students return to sweltering classrooms. Lee, meantime, has strengthened from a tropical storm to a hurricane as it barrels through the Caribbean. As of last night, the storm was packing maximum sustained winds of about 80 miles per hour. Forecasters say it has the potential to become a Category 4 storm by tomorrow. Lee is expected to pass near the Leeward Islands and Puerto Rico this weekend. And so, for more on the forecast, let's bring in meteorologist Jim Cantore from our partners at the Weather Channel. Jim, good morning.
All right, Anne-Marie, yeah, it's going to be hot. It's like, wait, didn't we just deal with this in June, July, August? And now we're dealing with it in September and 3. Look at the heat alerts. We've got the southern plains. We got the northeast in this. Some of you will get rid of these, and it won't be the southern plains. All right, so let's talk about what we got going on in terms of these temperatures today. More record highs expected. We had them yesterday across the northeast. Look at these heat indices, too. We're talking about getting to 103 degrees today at Raleigh, 109 in Dallas. That's just brutal. It's like enough already. We're ready to call it an end. But believe it or not, we can get some prolific heat waves in September. And we've got two areas that we're watching. But look what happens tomorrow in the northeast. We start to squish that. We will have some thunderstorms. Some may be severe. But at least for New England, we start to slowly but surely cool it down. Heading into the weekend, D.C., another hot day coming up for you. Heck, it's been a hot week. Then we got to talk about the tropics. Speaking of hot, we're going to see this thing, Lee, become a major hurricane as we work our way through the next couple of days. And then it's going to sit there north